Hi everyone, I'm Jorge. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a 2021 investment challenge. I started with $150 in January and I've been adding $50 every month. So far, $250 of my money has been into the account. So 250 minus 181, which is my balance right now, 69. So I'm losing $69 um, of my own money. For the day, I was up $17.52. If you see my positions, overall, I'm down on S&PR plus $51, CCV plus I'm down $12.90, and on APXTW I'm down $29.38. So the market's starting to go back up. A lot of people are saying that the correction is kind of on the way out already. So hopefully we can see our stocks going up. But that's the thing that unless you see that your company is having financial trouble, like going bankrupt or something like that, you can think back at like Blockbuster. Like it was going down, and then there were talks about bankruptcy. That's something you don't want to hold. You want to see something that has a future, that there's a market for. So if we see S&PR plus, it's you see right here in the press release, Volta Industries. It's power stations for electric vehicles. That's coming up, right? There's going to be a lot of market for that. APXTW, they're merging with AvePoint. That's like a cloud service where they store a lot of information for big companies. So that's the future too. So just look at your stock. If you see it has a future, then and they don't, you have to read it into it. Like always, they're always like position news, like what's going on with your positions. So you just read into it, and then if you ever hear that there's trouble with it, like then that's when you get out. Also, when you're up, if you see the percentage right here, I'm down 43% as an S&PR. I'm down 22% on CCV plus, and I'm down 29% on APXTW. Well, when you're up like about 100, 200, 300%, take some profit. I mean, maybe you want to sell half of it. Like let's say S&PR plus went all the way to 10. I could sell all of it, or I can sell half of it if I wanted to stay in it. So that's one thing that you wanna do. Take profits when you're at the highest point. If we look at S&PR, the highest point has been 616. So if you remember, I was actually at about $3, but when I went up, I thought that it was gonna keep going higher, so I bought more shares at a higher price. So my cost per share went to $4.95. So initially I was at $3, but I added more. So you never know when your play is gonna keep going up or it's gonna crash. So you do whatever you think is best and just hold on to it. So if you go to our watch list, remember CCIV. Remember this one? I bought it around $6-7, and I sold it at 13. And then if you look at the 52-week range, it went all the way to 43.98. But I was out of it because I sold all the shares. I only had like 7 shares or something, but I took some profits, but it could have gone all the way up to 43.98. But then see how low it, now it's at 11.04. So if you didn't take profits at 43 or 40 or 35 even, if you're just waiting for it to, let me hit 50, let me hit 60, you would have lost all of your profits or most of them. So that's why whenever you're up 100, 200, 300%, take some profits. If you don't sell your whole position, at least sell half of it. But most likely it has to come down. Every now and then stocks don't, but whenever they run up real fast, most likely they're gonna come down. So also for this is CRIS, Curious. It's a 954. This one I'm pretending that I got in at 1050. That's because I follow this YouTuber, Chris Sane, and he recommended an entry point around $10, and the target price is around $20. So that's like doubling up your money. And like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. Invest at your own risk. But even if you don't invest a lot, if you start with $50 just to see how the market works, because watch this kind of correction is going to happen again. Maybe this year, a couple of more times, maybe next year. Also, if you see, let's look at Walmart real quick. And let's look at the year. If you see right here, this is around April. 5 years. So, like, it was trading around right here, and then there was the COVID scare, and look how much it dropped. So it was trading around 120. It dropped all the way down to like 100, but then look, it shot up right to 150. So there's always gonna be kind of corrections, like if there's, like, COVID was a big one. Back in 2009, the financial crisis, the September 11, the terrorist attacks. Whenever there's something happening in the world, like the market, people get their money out of the market and it will crash. But it always bounces back up. So as long as you're holding a good company, like I said, Blockbuster didn't make it. Also, there was a bank, Washington Mutual, they didn't make it. But you have Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase that made it. So, sometimes it's hard to choose, but, just look for companies that keep going and that they managed to go through recessions. So, it's just your investment is whatever your choice you want to make, but just always take profits when it's the highest point. I mean, you don't want to sell when it's at the lowest. So let's say for S&P Plus, the highest was 616, but maybe you sold it when it was like 530. If you went in when it was $2 or $3, so you took some profits at a high end. So I personally I wouldn't sell at 225 right now, because look, I would be losing $51. So I'm gonna keep it, and we're gonna see what happens in the next couple of weeks. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.